I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. And I sure do love my job. Yeah. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. And I sure do love my job. Yeah. Yes, I really love my job. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Oh, I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Yes, I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Get firmly rooted. So let's get firmly rooted. Let's get firmly rooted. So let's get firmly rooted. Oh, I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Let's get firmly rooted. Firmly rooted. Let's get firmly rooted. Yeshua, 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 Yeshua. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. We're disciples that make disciples that make disciples. We are disciples that make disciples that make disciples. We are disciples that make disciples that make disciples. Let's get firmly rooted. Firmly rooted.
Good morning, everybody. I haven't done this in a while, so I apologize in advance for however this goes. Let's see who we got on this morning. Steve Drew, good morning. We have Bert Reggiani, good morning. Bert Reggiani, there it is. Aaron, good morning. All right. So today we're going through 1 Peter verse 19 and 20. Through whom he also went and preached to the spirits in prison, who disobeyed long ago when God waited patiently in the days of Noah while the ark was being built. In it, only a few people, 8 in all, were saved through water. So it's pretty short, but we're looking back before Jesus had came to earth in the time of Noah, and we're looking at this verse is about Jesus preaching to or through spirit to spirits. So to kind of go back a little, the letter kicks off with proclaiming the gospel, majoring upon sanctification. Submission is the hallmark of God's chosen people. And this is the fourth key theme, and it's persecution. So really in 18 through 20, Peter uses two examples of suffering in the days of persecution. As we go through verse 20, which in another time they were disobedient. So in another time, it's prior to what he's writing. When once the long suffering or patience of God waited in the days of Noah, while the ark was being prepared. So we're looking, the spirits in prison were those that were disobedient. They were the ones that were drowned by the flood. They disobeyed long ago in the days of Noah. So we know that Noah was preaching and reaching out. And again, this was wrote a couple thousand years later. But we know that what Peter's preaching about is Jesus preaching in the Spirit, going back, reaching out to all those souls, all those people, and that they're imprisoned, that they weren't living out God's will. But Jesus is still able to reach them. So, short verse, but it's pretty powerful. Just looking at what Jesus can do, who he can reach, and knowing that it was God's patience. These are all the things that led up to God sending his only son. Peter is trying to help persecuted believers to overcome the dread of persecution. So, as the theme of this is persecution, he's trying to show no matter what, no matter how bad, if you're living for Christ, if you're living in the word of Christ, if you're a believer, persecution is not the worst thing that can happen. Persecution in the name of God is rewarding, and you'll be blessed. And he's, using Noah's believers just to show how persecution was. And before Jesus was here to die for our sins, that people were persecuted more regularly. That because Jesus was here, we no longer have to face the types of persecution that we did before. But now when we're persecuted by man, and that allows us to have all of God's blessings as long as we're here fulfilling the right purpose. I feel like that was a little rough, and I apologize, guys. I'll get better, I promise. I appreciate everyone joining me, and I hope this devotion meant something to you today. Thank you very much. Have a good day. We'll be joining. I don't know who we're joining today. Ed. We'll be joining Ed shortly for the next devotion and the prayer today. Thank you very much. Peace.